Hello and welcome. My name's Angie Holden and I'm the blogger behind The Country Chic Cottage. So I get asked all the time about pricing products you make to sell. From Cricut crafts to sublimation, when you're making that product and want to start a business, how do you come up with a price for that product? So I actually found a free online calculator that does, in my opinion, a really good job of calculating at least a beginning price for you to consider when you're making your crafts. So I thought today we'd take a look at both the free online calculator and then they have some upgrades and I'll talk about those as well. So as maybe you're growing your business or your business is well established, you may want to consider like their more advanced options so that you can really get in there and calculate that pricing correctly. So let's take a look at craftcalculators.com. All right, let's talk about craftcalculators.com. Once again, I'll put the link in the description below. So this is a website. Once you sign up, you can actually use the calculators that are on the website for free. There are more detailed spreadsheets that you can download, and those are for a fee. But if you just want to calculate a simple price and get an idea of what to charge based on what you're spending, then craftcalculators.com is for you. So let's look at how to use the free version. So I do have a paid version, I will say that right now. But what I'm going to do first, you can do with the free version. So let's say I had a project and I was going to use heat transfer vinyl. And then you choose from a variety of things here. So I could make a t-shirt, a hoodie, single colors, 2-color designs. If I was just going to do a design, I could click design and setup. And so there's a variety of things you can choose from. So let's just say I'm going to make a t-shirt in a single color. So it will give you notes up here about what the spreadsheet has that you won't find on the online calculator. But let's just say that I want to make $15 an hour and I paid $40 for 10 shirts and I'm going to sell all 10 of them. And then I paid $30 for 12, let's say 48 inches of vinyl that's 12 inches wide. And then my design size is about 8 by 8. And then how long does it take it to cut? So it takes my Cricut about 7 minutes to cut it. And then this design isn't very intricate. It only takes me about 15 minutes to weed it. And when I'm pressing, takes me about 7 minutes. So now I go over here and I can see it's ran these calculations for me. So it is telling me that my final cost per shirt is $8.06. Now this is my cost. So my labor and my supplies are $8.06. If I wanted to add profit onto that, I would have to manually add that onto there. Now you can scroll down to the bottom and see the spreadsheet version. So there's a video on each one that kind of shows what additionally you get with the spreadsheet. And then you would need to make a purchase to actually use the more advanced spreadsheet calculator. But it does have quite a bit more detail in the spreadsheet. But if you're just, just starting out, the online version is definitely really great. So let's look at just one more of the online calculators. So let's look at Sublimation and you can see what ones they have over here. So we have heat transfer vinyl, sublimation, printed heat transfers, decals, tumblers, resin, candles, beaded jewelry. And then with your paid version, you also get a SVG database. So I will note that as well. So I'm going to go to Sublimation and let's run some calculations from there. So again, you can choose from a wide variety of things. So let's say I'm going to make a mug. All right, so now it's remembered that I want to be paid $15 an hour. So it's really great that it remembers that. And then I'm going to make my design about 15 minutes. And I am going to print 2 designs. And my sublimation paper cost me $20 for, let's say, 50 sheets. I'm totally guessing here. And it's 8.5 by 11 size paper. Now, ink coverage. So basically it has light, medium, and heavy. So depending on how much white is in your design is which one you would pick. So I'm going to pick medium. And then 2 designs fit on 1 sheet of paper. And in my case, I'm just guessing here. And then my printer takes a while to print, so I'm going to put it at about 15 minutes. And then my mugs. So I paid $40 for 4 mugs, let's say. And I'm going to make 2 of them for this project. And then pressing time is going to be about 25 minutes. And then for this, you can enter a miscellaneous time. So I'm going to leave that at 7. And then we can go up here and see that it's calculated everything we need. So it's calculated the material and the labor for this, and our cost to make these mugs is $20.18 each in this case. So it's a great way to summarize everything you need to make a mug. And then again, editable spreadsheet has more information than this. So if you needed that, you could get the paid version of Craft Calculators and do the editable spreadsheet instead. All right, so I did want to just take a minute to go over like the pricing of this. So again, it's free for the ones I showed you. So just the online app calculators, they are free to use. The purchase is $59.97 for full access, lifetime, and then you get the spreadsheets, the SVG database, all the things I talked about. So 80 plus spreadsheets, the SVG database, all that type of thing. And it is just one time, so it's not a recurring fee or anything. So if you wanted the extra, or if you find you need the extra later on as you build your business, it's not that big of an expense, I didn't think, so I did feel it was really affordable. So as you can see, there's a huge, wide variety of calculators that you can use all for free right online and start calculating the price of what you're selling. Now, I kind of went through the free options and then there's the paid option. I will drop a link below. It is an affiliate link, so if you do make a purchase, I would get a portion of that. But otherwise, use the free calculator, try it out for yourself, see if you think it'll work for your business. I think you'll really like the idea of kind of getting that price with those calculators. And to me, it makes sure that you don't forget anything when you're thinking about the pricing itself. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you with your small business endeavors, whether you're just starting out or you've been in an established business for a while and maybe just want to check your prices and see how they compare with Craft Calculators. So thank you all so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, if it helped you, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything, please drop down in the comment section and ask away. And if you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We have videos like this every week and you don't want to miss any of those. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.